Good afternoon, everyone. The environment session, we tried to do our best to really stir the pot a little bit. Thinking about the unconference today, we wanted to make sure that we were maybe encouraging foreplay between ideas as opposed to actual intercourse.
Was this safe idea sex involved?
We certainly hit on some of the key topics of clean water, clean air, land use, and oceans. But I wanted to highlight a few of the others that that came out of the discussion, maybe with a little bit more of a technology bent to them. Hollywood. One of the suggestions that came out was that the awareness battle really has not been won, and that we needed to somehow harness the power of new media and media in general to build awareness. I'm not sure that reality TV is necessarily the solution to all the world's problems, but in this case, it probably can't hurt.
There's always desperate housewives, just to continue the metaphor.
One of the other ideas that came out was a Match.com type means online to help bring together not just small-scale donors and small-scale projects, which has actually been quite successful through a number of groups, but to take that to the next level and try to bring together loan guarantees, loans, funding, large-scale improvements, taking advantage of some of the projects that we heard about to map and to really bring the data together to understand what's going on, but now to actually set up a marketplace of sorts to bring those groups together and facilitate those projects. A little bit of Wall Street. We talked about some of the bad parts of Wall Street. One of the things that we do want to address is we want to make sure that there are tools that are developed to help value the natural capital. So how do we bring ecosystems, how do we bring climate change into those economic calculations that are taking place? There's a lot of work that has been done and is being done, but there's a lot more that can be done from a technology perspective to really help companies and all types of organizations address that. Anybody know why I put car batteries on the list? Yeah, it's one of the most recycled products in the entire world. It's almost 100% in the United States and close to that internationally. And car batteries now are basically designed to be recycled. 60% of the lead that is used industrially comes from recycled car batteries. The idea here was that in all product design, whether it's e-waste questions or otherwise, is that cycle begins with the design. The more we design for recycling and reuse, the more effective we can be on the other end of the life cycle.
Which sounds like a great overlap with the e-waste group that was in the unconferencing.
Yeah, and that's actually where the discussion started.
Awesome.
The Magic 8 Ball. I know I've seen them all over the world, so I don't know if this is a cultural reference everyone gets, but the comment was that we need decision support tools. So it's not just bringing that information together and visualizing. That's really the first step. How do we take local authorities and really provide decision support tools that can help them, be that simulation, be that predictive analytics or otherwise? How do we start to build that next generation of decision support tools on top of the information resources that are coming together? Xerox PARC is a reference to R&D. So how do we take advantage of the technology to facilitate the research and development and to channel the funds available for research and development in different environmental topics? A compass and a map. There's a lot of talk about the environmental ethics. So how do we instill in people a sense of what the environment is, what its value is, and how you as an individual should support it, and how do we take advantage of media and connectivity to reinforce that? We heard about a lot of smaller scale efforts that really are impactful. The question then becomes our last item here, which is Red Bull, which is acceleration, urgency, excitement. How do we drive that? It was an overriding theme in a number of the topics and a number of the discussions. I'm not advocating for over-caffeinated beverages, but certainly we do need to look for some of those magic sauces that really help accelerate efforts across groups. That was it.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you.